Good morning, people. It's Coffee Tuesdays. So I'm just sitting in my car. Just came from getting coffee. Taking in my surroundings, observing, and just thinking about life and what it all has to offer and provide for me at this time. I am at a crossroads about so many things, and I don't like it. I am ready to begin anew. I'm at a crossroads because that I am starting over and starting anew again. But it's okay. It is okay because I am committed to starting over again. I have 4 children. I have 3 sons and 1 daughter. My sons are all older, and my daughter is the last one in the home. She will be 16 next year, and she's a sophomore in high school. And I think that I'm going through so much change, not solely because of her, but a big chunk of it is because of her. I watched a video yesterday about the things that women and men are going through nowadays in relationships, meaning that the women are evolving and the men are staying stagnant in their patriarchal indoctrination and upbringing. And it made me think about myself because the guy that was on the Pacific podcast that I was watching said that women are too masculine, and assertive. And what I have to say to that is that life circumstances has caused me to be in my masculine era more than my feminine. First off, I don't come from strong black men. I don't come from masculine black men. I come from women-led families. And what is so interesting about that fact is the fact that I have a lot of masculine energy. I do. Not only because I'm a Leo, but also because I come from these women-led backgrounds. The women were always doing what they needed to do to provide for themselves and their families. Where were the men? I don't know. I really don't know. They're no longer around for me to ask that question. And so looking at some of these things that have had an influence, I didn't know if I wanted to say influential or influence. Looking at these things that have had an influence on my life subconsciously and consciously brings me to where I am today. With my sons growing older, men are totally different from women. Raising sons is totally different from raising girls also. And I don't own the rights to this music. It's just playing in the background on my Sirius XM. But so, with my sons, I had to be a little more masculine in raising them because their father wasn't really around like that, and he wasn't a masculine man like that. If I can say that, rest his soul. I loved him to death. As anybody who knew us and knew me knew, I loved his dirty draws. Let them tell it. But I had to be their mother and their father. And so in some ways, it kind of made me this hard woman. So I had to be this woman that was deeply engraved in her masculinity. Not only that, I'm a Leo. I was looking at something too. And thinking at the same time. I'm a Leo. So I have a lot of masculine energy in my chart as well. So becoming feminine has slightly been a struggle for me. Feeling emotions has been a slight struggle for me as well. So I'm at a crossroads for balancing out my masculine and feminine side. Because of my experiences, because of my upbringing, because of some of my DNA print as well. And so with my daughter, I want her to be feminine, but I want her to also be her own person as well. So I am trying my best to teach her about the feminine qualities that she has. But it's been a struggle for me because I'm still learning the feminine qualities that I have as a woman. When I say feminine qualities, I mean, being soft, being, what do you call it? Being understanding of my menstruation, being appreciative to that as part of a female genetic makeup, if that makes sense. It's something to embrace because we are the life bringers. We bring in life to this world, and we also teach with the nurturing. I'm trying to pick and choose my words wisely so I can be clear for the understanding that you all get on what I am trying to speak to. Even though women have evolved to being able to take care of themselves and have a home and being providers and protectors, it still kind of brings about that masculine energy. Simply because you have to be aggressive. You have to be assertive about what you want and drawing boundaries and creating who you are called to be. And it can be hard. It can definitely be hard. So just thinking about those things is interesting because I am practicing being sensual and being feminine. I want to be feminine right now. I don't want to be so heavily masculated, but I still have to get out here and do all the masculine things. And then if a man doesn't recognize my softness and understand my masculinity or compliment my femininity and my softness, then he's not worth it. There's a lot going on in the world today. And it's a lot of, what do you call it? What is that word? The meaning of it is, you say something 1 minute and then you turn around and you counteract what you said the first time. I can't think of the name of the word. Gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue, and it starts with a D, I believe. But it's a lot of that in the world today. A lot of superficial natures, a lot of people saying one thing and meaning another, or going about things that contradicts what they say, put it like that. I think we are all human living a spiritual life. I definitely believe that we're humans living a natural life from a spiritual aspect. And so what I try to do is give light to, actually, what I'm trying to say is, what I try to do is be, gosh, my mind is just, and it's interesting that it does this. That's how I know I'm in a transformation stage. My thoughts are changing. My opinions are changing. My perceptions are changing. Because my mind is always constantly going with information. It's there and then it's not there. You know, so it's like, I hate it. Because I don't know what I want to say. And then I can't say it because it disappears. But life is changing so much for, I think, all of us. We're humans living a spiritual life. Everything is contributed. We all do these things that I speak of that I don't like. And sometimes, that's what I was going to say. Sometimes I try to take a step back and say, you know what? Sometimes I do that. Let me shed a little bit of grace on this situation and people that's going on, because sometimes I tend to do that too unconsciously. I think we do a lot of stuff unconsciously, subconsciously, unconscious, but we're still conscious somehow. It's interesting. It's just really interesting how stuff works. But I love my daughter so much. I love all my children so much. My sons, I'm proud of all of them. You know, they're out doing the thing, you know, getting themselves together, learning from their mistakes and challenges and stuff, and trying to keep moving forward. But my daughter, I want her to be happy. I want her to be optimistic. I want her to be confident in herself. And I think it's important that we instill good values in them while they're young. And so I am making a decision to do all the things for her that I didn't necessarily get when I was younger. But I'm also learning at the same time. I'm also learning things at the same time. And it can be a struggle because I don't always know how to put things in the correct words. And I may come off too masculine to her. But most importantly, I want her to know that I am here to support her and help her along her way as well. I got to get in a place where I write some of these things down so I can remember what I want to talk about on these videos, because there's so much going on in the world today that takes us away from our core of being genuine people. And so we walk out into the world in these meat suits and we become superficial and ingenuous and unauthentic with others in our dealings with life matters. And I don't want to become that. I want to be a powerhouse. Oh shit, forget that. I am a powerhouse and I know it. I know it. It's just a matter of crossing the crossroads into decision making. And I am on that path, so we'll get that. Does my hair look yellow? My hair be looking yellow sometimes, and I don't like yellow. I think I've said in another video before, I don't like when my hair is yellow. I like it to be white. I had a girl tell me the other day, oh, she thought I had grandkids. Do I look like I have grandkids? No, I don't. I just had a birthday a couple days ago. I don't have any grandkids. I don't want any grandkids. Most of the people I know that are my age have grandkids. I don't want grandkids. I want to stay young and vibrant for as long as I can. I wish I would have got out this morning and went for a walk. Today is a really nice day. It's blue skies. You hear the locusts outside already. It's in the morning time. But it's a good, nice day outside. But I just wanted to come on here and speak to you all and say a little bit about life and where I'm at on the crossroads right now. It's still a beautiful thing because I am grateful for everything that I have. I am grateful to still be living in this time, although it's shaky ground and roads out here. I am out here developing this beautiful powerhouse character, this beautiful powerhouse, sensual, feminine character that I am crossing over into. And fortunately, it is going to be a lot of ignoring of situations for me, because I need peace. I don't want to have to deal with a whole bunch of mess. I don't like dealing with a whole bunch of mess. These people over here in these apartments, ugh. And then I can't wait to get out of here either, because it's like, ugh. They're selling drugs from their homes. I don't know how anybody could sell drugs from their homes. That's crazy to me. Like, how do you sell drugs from your home? You got random randos coming to your house regularly. But back on subject. A lot of these transitions that I'm going through is making me think about where I want to be, where I want to go, where I want to live, what my environment looks like, who I want to surround myself with, what do I want to surround myself by? Because I don't know where the future is going. I don't know where the world is going. It looks like it's going to hell in a handbasket, and I don't want to be in that handbasket. I don't. I really don't. So I'm trying to figure out, do I want to live around people or do I not want to live around people? I am hoping that this next chapter of my life, I can meet good, wholesome, genuine, authentic people whom are people who feel good about themselves and life. Because we're all going through something. And when we're all going through something, we tend to project it out on others. And unfortunately, that's not always a good thing for us. But I'm going to end my video there. And I got to go in here and cut my hair and get ready for work. Yeah. And I'll be back. Okay? Call you back. Bye.